AMD real quick, and I'm gonna explain to you why. So this is exactly why, right? They got earnings coming up here, April 30th ish. So the thing with earnings is a lot of people over time, like I've lost quite a bit of money trying to play the earnings thing. And you learn from experiences, right? And I be knowing, I'm like, nah, I got this shit. But I be playing it wrong. But now I figured out a way to do it the right way, where occasionally you might lose, but ultimately you're gonna make more money if you play it right. Because if you look at AMD, if I mean I'm on this thing, so I can't, but just anybody can just pull up AMD right on your broker thing, and let's go to the earnings is April 30th. I don't think it was the right date. But so go to like April 26th. Go to April 26th. And let's say we choose AMD at 200. How much are we looking at? And I'm going to tell you how you make money from that. This shit is crazy. Once you get it, please let me know. I want somebody to pull it up. Pull it up on your phone or something. AMD 200 call 426. Remember the earnings is 430.
Close to $2,000, or I'm not quite understanding.
No way. No way. No way.
So from where it's at right now, that's $20 increase on 100 shares on the option, right?
Yeah, we're looking at the option. 200 call expiring on 426. How much is the bid? Like, what's the premium? How much
Uh,
would you pay for one contract?
How much would a contract be?
I think
Yeah.
it's $415.
Okay. What is the IV?
1 second. It's 49.66%.
Okay, which is normal, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
is good. Because, okay, so let's look at who has earnings this week? Who has earnings? Um, okay, please somebody check Walgreens. I just want to show you something real quick. Check Walgreens. They got earnings, I think Thursday or something. Walgreens. Let's pull up Walgreens. And let's look at Friday's expiration. Stock is at 2066. And the let's look at like the 22 call. Just keep it simple. You will see that the IV is high, right? The IV, whenever
It's
the
$34 for that one.
Yeah, the IV's 100%.
okay, so you see how what do you call it? AMD is low now, right? Because nobody is really buying it with the anticipation of earnings yet, right? A week or two closer to the earnings, you're gonna see the IV go up. If you get in when the IV is low and the IV goes up, naturally the premiums be going up with the IV. Okay, so even if the stock is not going up drastically, the anticipation of the earnings numbers make the premium go up high. So you can play it like that. That's why I don't really care what happens with the news, because my strategy is not really based too much on price. It's still based on price action, but this is an earnings play for me. I'm just trying to get in earlier so that, let's say by April 30th or April 20 something, while we are close to the earnings, let's say AMD is right here, man, I can turn around and sell my contracts and make money even before I find out the news here. I hope that's making sense. This isn't a strategy I've read in a book or whatever. It's just something I've noticed after losing a lot of money playing Apple or Meta earnings.
So that's why you did the expiration for 5/17, I believe, right?
Right. So I'm
Okay.
I'm
So what
doing
about
I'm doing
what,
one like far away, and I'm also
Mhm.
doing one before the earnings, right? Just to kind of, because you really don't know you don't know what's really gonna happen, right? But the closer expiration, I can make money on the IV, just the anticipation of AMD, because it's a big company. So whenever the earns, everybody gonna be like, the premium will go up just based on that. And I can sell that one right before earnings. Or let's say if I have 5 contracts, I can sell 3 if it's in profit, leave 2 runners. And if it goes up, I'll make money and I'll cash out the next day. Right.
So that would be the one that expires the 28th, right?
20.
I think it's the AMD for expiration of 3/28.
20. No. That's not that wouldn't be my earnings one. That one I was just playing. That one was just price action. But
Oh, okay.
if you look at the watch list, let me see if I can do I have my Discord on here.
So how you think the one that's gonna do on 3/28 that might need to be tapped?
No, I still excuse me. I still like it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was before you posted that news. So I don't, I don't know, but I still like it.
Yeah. I
But
mean, AMD is a good stock. I think that's a good play. Anything can happen with it. That's the thing.
right,
AMD, you never know with them.
right. This level here, I like the level. So let's say tomorrow it drops. It may drop. So long as it stays contained here, man, we are good, right? If anything, if it stay, oh shit, wait, 328 is this Friday.
It's
Oh,
Thursday because
It's Thursday.
Friday,
It's Thursday.
Friday, yeah,
oh
it's
shit.
closed for Good Friday.
Oh shit, yeah. No.
So
Okay.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's,
that's tight. Yeah, that's tight. I ain't even gonna lie. That's tight. So
Mhm.
yeah, something has to happen. But regardless of what happens, let me see. Uh Where's my watch list? Okay, so let's look here. Do y'all be looking at? I don't even be getting no love, no nothing. I'm like, y'all don't care. And then when the thing pops, they gonna be like, yeah, but we didn't get it, and you the only person. Okay, let somebody tell me they didn't. Let somebody tell me.
We see it. We see it. We see it. Just waiting
Okay,
to
I'm just
we
I'm
just
just
we just wait for you to get in.
I'm just making sure. So okay, so let's start from here. GameStop, right? So I said I'm watching GameStop. GameStop, I don't know. The price action looks, but depending on what happens, something can happen here. I'm not sure yet. This one, I'm not too convinced. It's like I'm trying to force it, but it's GameStop and they be hype and doing, so I'm like, I don't know. But if you look at the RSI is down, oversold. It looks like, this level here, the 13 level might be a solid support level. So I'm like, I'm gonna check it out and see. I don't feel this is the daily on GameStop. So I did a watch list. So I did a GameStop, and this is how I play the earnings, right? I added it on the watch list. Expiration will be June 21st, just to give it time, right? I don't want to cut this one too close because my confidence level is it's not there. But this is it's not too much, right? Buy one contract or whatever. If it goes to shit, it goes to shit, right? You're not doing too much. So that's GameStop. And then I did another one for 517. So when the market opens, I'm gonna see how the contracts look. I'm gonna see how the price is gonna open. If it's still within my criteria, then I might take a shot. This is why when old girl was posting the watch list as profits, like that shit don't even make any sense because technically you can't buy a stock on the weekend, but the watch list will allow you to add on to it, right? Which is not even fair. Um, this is the second one, REKR. This one, $2, right? It looks like they are at a solid support on the daily. RSI is oversold. They got earnings coming. So this is all earnings play. There's a little bit about the company, what they do. They trying to talk about some AI shit because everybody talking about AI. So I did the same thing. One contract will cost you about $23. My expiration is 517, and I'll just check it out to see because I want to give it enough room so that even if it goes down, the contract is not gonna look terrible. I don't want to cut it too close. So I did another one. This will cost only $13. So like I said, my earnings play, I'm trying to put in $100, 150, $200, nothing crazy because it's still earnings. And that is my reason for getting in. So I'm using a combination of the anticipation of the earnings plus price action and how they've done prior earnings, how well they did. So I'm not too crazy about these, right? I'm gonna show you the one I'm very confident on. Tesla, I like Tesla. Tesla got earnings coming around. I feel like they're gonna do okay with the Cybertruck. Tesla has been down for a minute and it's still Tesla, right? So one contract of Tesla expiring 417. The 175 call will run you about 593, $600. 200 call Tesla expiring 412, $90. This will be an earnings play. Like I said, earnings play. I ain't trying to put up too much money, so I might buy 2-3 contracts just to see what happens. Hello? Hello? I'm on live. So that's the second Tesla, and then I did another one, 200, 226. So you see that the 226 is, when is their earnings? I think I post, it's a month away. Y'all can see, you can still see my screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah, so this one is, 426. So this one will cost a little bit more, but it's still within the price for my earnings play. Like, because I want to get in knowing that I can lose it, but if I lose it, am I okay with losing 190 or 150? And even with this, even though I'm spending, let's say, 290 for one contract, I still have a stop. So if my stop is 50%, if it goes down 50%, I'm out, then that means technically I'm only risking half of that, right? I'm only risking 140, 150. That is where I want to get out. I'm not willing to lose it all unless like it tanks and it goes straight to shit. I'm okay with it, right? But ideally, I want to get out at minus 50 or minus 60. Now, this one, I like it. This I'm getting in. TSM is one of them ones. So this is, I'm getting in. This is not on a watch list. This is on a buy list, right? So if you look, semiconductors, that's the hype now, right? NVIDIA, uh, that's the hype. SMCI, that's the hype. So if you look at their market cap, this is almost $1 trillion company, right? 52-week high is 158. The analysts, they saying they giving it a 95% buy, right? 5% hold, not too many sells. So it's the sentiment is very bullish. A little bit about the company here. They're saying the fair value is like 151, right? TSM projects exciting 20% sales growth, signaling sector recovery. Earnings, they've been beating earnings first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter of last year, now first quarter of this year. Like, come on, now what you think is gonna happen? I mean, anything can happen, but you tell me, how do you feel? Maybe I'm being overly optimistic, but you tell me.
Yeah, I think with the hype, they will probably.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks
Looks
really
good,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to, because some of them I'll be like, I know I'm trying to do something, but this one I seen it, I'm like, yeah, I like this one. So I looked at the price action, and as you see how it's been moving, like pop, correction, pop, then it's correcting itself. So we are right here, right? And we had like 140. So if the market opens, I don't want it to pop. I want it to actually go down. If the market opens and it stays where it's at, look at the, what do you call it? This is the daily, right? The daily chart. And then I posted the weekly, 2% on the weekly. And I posted 1 month, 10%. So it's been pretty bullish, green. So I looked at some contracts on that. So if we do this one, 210 expiring 426, that's $21 for a contract. And it's about a month out, right? a month out. The current share price is 140. Our strike price is 210, 1 month out. The IV and everything is not up yet. And you know, like 2 weeks, a week to that time, IV is going to go 150%. You know, so that is my logic. That's my reasoning. 220 call, $34, expiring 5/17. So with this one, I gave it more time, you know, so there's almost 2 months expiration. We get in now, that stock will have to really drop bad. And if I buy 10 contracts, man, I'm willing to lose half of that. But if it goes, and this joint goes from 140 to, let's say it does like 18, 20%, man, we eating. So this, I'm telling you, at 150. So at 150 call, which is close to at the money right now, right? It's not too far out. Stock is at 140. If you buy the 150 call, expiring 5/3, giving it a little bit time, this will cost you 438. So this is a little safer. So here's another one, 150, expiring 4/19, $300. 141. So this is close to the money. This is like right there, right? And when you're playing with earnings, this is actually the smart thing to do. This is where you want to be. So we'll have to get into this plus another 1 or 2. But this is the smart way. Like, get into this. This is good. Close to at the money. And then cost you like 600 or whatever. It's cool.
So that kind of go back to like when you was explaining, I think, to Shannon, when we was talking about like, you know, the cheaper ones, like you got the first one for like 20, is like 21 cents. So, and the other one for 34 cents. So those are more like too far out the money.
Correct.
So, you know, the chances are for that is not as greater as you at the money.
Correct. So I
Okay.
want to do like this first. Like, you know what I mean? You want to do the responsible things first. So if anything, I would get this one because this, if it drops, I'm not gonna feel it too much. I might lose 20% or whatever, right? Because I'm buying it close to the stock price. And the likelihood that this will drop, I don't know, it can happen, but I don't think it's going to. But here, this is like, this one is like cheap. This is 210. Now you can make money on this too, don't get me wrong, because the stock might jump up to 180, 190, who knows? You know, Nvidia did a crazy run. So this could do the same thing and you will make a lot more money here. But the thing is, like you were saying, we attracted to this because it's cheaper, but it's also riskier, right? Because stock is 140, we are talking 210 in about a month. Like that is a very aggressive approach, right? This here is not too aggressive. This one here, stock is at 140. I'm saying it goes to 141 in a month. That is realistic. That's a $1 move, you know, but this will cost a whole lot more than this, you know, but this will give you a peace of mind over this. Now, this is more attractive, right? So, a little bit about them. And as you can see, they've been delivering and delivering and delivering. I mean, I read a lot more, but I didn't want to overwhelm y'all with too many screenshots. So this I'm definitely going in, and I'm doing all my earnings play on a different account. So I might put up, a stack and a half, spread it out and let it run. This one, I was looking at this one too, Seagate. Seagate, let's look at Seagate. Similar price action to TSM, as you can see, broke, came down, broke again, came down, and now it's trying to go up. They got earnings coming too, right? The 200 moving average is diverged. It's pretty nice. Stock is going up. It's doing what it's doing, right? So I like it from a price action perspective. If you look at the daily, they are up. Well, let me see. From the time I posted it, let's look at the after hours STX Seagate. No, it's still not 89.1. It hasn't changed. Weekly is made 3%. 1 month, 1.1%. 1 year, 46%. Max 600. And so I like the greens, it's been trending upwards. I don't see reds, so I like that. A little bit about the company, you can check it out. The analysts are saying 42% buy, 46% hold. That's pretty good in my opinion. Earnings 418, right? That's expected earnings 418 after hours. They beat earnings third quarter, fourth, first, second, third, right? They beat. So a few of the options contracts on that one. If we do a what was the earnings date? 418. So if you look at the 419, this is the day after earnings, right? It is about a month away, slightly less than a month away. This will cost you $330 for one contract. If we do a 517, give it more time, right? Stock is at 89. If we buy a 92.5 call, this will run us 410. Okay. The first one was what? This is a 90. So these are all like tight, right? It's not too far in the money. At the money, like technically at the money. This is at the money. Stock is almost right there. So that's that. How y'all feel about this one? Seagate? Think you're gonna check it out or what?
Yeah, that's
Looks good,
sounds
but I
good.
can't
Looks
afford
good.
both of them.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, man, these things be costing. That's what I see why y'all saying, man, I like that. I like the sway markets because that sway markets, you could go in with your $50 real quick and make some quick bucks. These people be talking about 450, 500, So I'm gonna do this one. And then wait. So we talked about AMD and then Rumble. I don't know how I feel about this, but I don't know. As you can see, there's a lot of reds already, but they IPO'd here, stock went up and it's been dropping. This is Rumble. They're in Florida, founded 2013, 70 employees. They got earnings on the 27th, right? I didn't post the price action. I don't even know why I was looking at it, but it's cheap. If they beat, stock is at 732, 419 expiration. If they beat, you can make some money. 8.5. This is $20. So see this, I don't mind. This is a day after earnings. I can buy like quick 5 contracts and see what it do, So on some degenerate shit. But it doesn't cost too much. So if I lose 50, 60%, that's like $60, $70. That's like sway market level type shit, right? So, and then another thing, another one here, day after earnings. This is actually in the money, right? So if you buy this one, it will cost you 65. I can play around with shit like this because it's like, okay, I'm not doing too much, not putting too much money. If I lose 50% of that, I'm okay. I'm not, buying 20 contracts. I'll probably buy one or two just to see. And then I did a 7.5 call, say $48. So this is pretty peasant. I think that's it. That's all I got for now. So
So of course you're gonna post it when you once you get in.
right. So
Okay.
what I've been doing is, so if you look at the watch list, so everything here is just a watch list, right? So I'm analyzing, I'm sharing with y'all, like this is what I'm looking at. But if it becomes a goal, then I will come here and post it here, right? I will post it on the earnings play because the reason I'm getting into this is strictly for earnings. So I'm not trying to mix this with the swing trades, because the swing trades is based on just technical analysis and nothing else. The reason or the intention of me getting where did this thing come from? Goddamn MacBook. Where did this red thing? Y'all see my screen? What
Yeah,
is it?
that's Zoom stuff, so don't worry about it. It'll go away.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, this is the list I looked at, right? So they got Bitcoin Depot. Shit looks terrible, but before market opens, they have their call, earning call, and then after close on Monday, these are the companies that are closing, that have their call after Monday's close. Then before open, these are the companies here, right? I just go through all of them. And it's a lot of work because I go through each one, I look at the price action, I look at the reports, and then I have to look at the option contracts. So they may look good, right, price action wise, but you look at the options contract and there's no volume, or some of them don't even have options. So you can't even make any money. You can buy the stock, and if it goes up, you make money, but you don't have the options of options. So I looked at GameStop, Direct Digital. This one, they look good, but they don't have options. I looked at all of these, and then Carnival, I'm a check it again on Monday. I didn't like the way the price action looked. Um, what else? Nothing else stood out here. RH. Nothing else stood out here. And then hot, hot is crypto. I just sold my hot last week. I posted that I got out of hot. I didn't know they had earnings coming. I would have held one or two just to see. But and then what else? Oh, and GameStop. I got GameStop here. And Walgreens. Walgreens is up here. But yeah, nothing else stood out for me. So what I do is, and Friday, I guess, market close, so there's nothing out there. So I go forward because all of these earning stuff is so close that if you look at the IV, like if you wait to play the earnings game, like the week off, you already behind. So while everybody is looking at this week, I'm already looking. That's how I'm able to see like the Tesla and the AMDs and does that make sense? I'm looking a month and two outside. I'm not trying to wait for earning whispers to post and then be like, oh, okay, who's no, by that time, people who are ahead of the game have already made moves. You waiting for these people to post? Nah, you gotta go search and see what's coming out next month, 2 months, 3 months, and then check their price action to see if there's a room to get in before the hype starts. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep. But yeah, so I checked all of this, and okay, so a few things. Let me go over this real quick. So a few changes that let me address. Um, oh, I put a 1 hour consult here, pick my brain type of shit. Like if you want like whatever, you know, because I'm gonna be super busy. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. So, if somebody want to pick the brain, you book an appointment and we talk. But tip jar. If I made you money on some EN shit, put some money in the tip jar. Zoom recordings after, and I'll do this regularly, every Sunday. So it's gonna become a regular thing. It's not just gonna be a one-time thing. It's gonna be every Sunday at 8, unless something changes. We'll go over this before the market opens. So all the recordings, I will post the recordings here so that if you miss it, you can come and check it. The 10% play next week, we getting in. I'm already up, right? I did as you can see, this is where the argument started. It was on this play. So how, man, god damn, move out of here. Anyway, so this was the spy play that I got in that started the whole MDS beef, but I already cashed out, and I gotta say I was right. Egotistical type shit. I made my money, so you can't mock me, you can't laugh at me. I got in, I made money. So, but this was the last play on that one, right? So that account is up. So next week, if SPY gives SPY QQQ, XLE, gold, if there's an opportunity, I'm gonna get in, look for my 10% and be out. So that's that. This is the crypto ape coin. We still in ape coin until it doubles. So with this one, there isn't much to do. We just waiting until ape hits like 320, 320, 330, and then we'll move on to trade number 3. So we just chilling on this. Somebody came up with a suggestion to do a subscription play. The subscription play, you know what? How y'all think? What y'all think? The subscription play, I think I'm gonna do TSM. Let me know what y'all think. I like TSM. The subscription play is supposed to be a play that will make enough money to pay for your subscription. That way you
Is
just
it that $600 one? No.
no. No, we're not gonna no, we're not gonna do, we'll do. I mean, yeah, the 600. I mean, the subscription play should be like a very confident play. So if you put $600 in, you chill for a month and it goes and you make like 300, man, that's paying for, a month or a couple of months, just on that one play. So I think with those type of plays, it like the money shouldn't be an issue because we trying to do the right thing. Like, we don't want to do like too aggressive, like the 210 or 220. We want to keep it close to at the money, to minimize any disappointment. So y'all ain't feeling it. I'm feeling it. I think it's a good one. It's a good one.
That sounds good. What do you mean by what is TSM?
Oh, that's the Taiwan semi conductor one.
Oh,
The one
okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
I'm thinking about using that as a subscription play, like find one like a contract. Once the market is open and we check the IV and price action and everything, could put that in here. This will be the earnings play. So anything that is earning motivated will come here. The watch list, like I said, the watch list is where I'm watching stuff. So I'll watch on the watch list and either execute on the earnings play or 10% play or swing play. But this is where I'm gonna do all my analysis so I don't overwhelm the channel with, I'm looking at this. I'll just look here. This is where all the looking will be done under the watch list.
How about the sway plays? Can we like that one?
Yeah, it's coming. I'm going down to the damn, chill, damn. I'm going down the list. So, and this is the crypto long term, like, so with this, you're just supposed to be dollar cost averaging. There isn't much to do, right? Sway, this is where sway is at. Like, as you can see, like, you can get in, do 260. Like, I be making 260, 500, but I don't be paying attention. But now that I'm not going to be the only one doing it, we going to be on top of it. We look for 40, 50, $60, cash out, come back in, cash out, come back in. So this is where all the sway is going to be, right? Secret crypto play. That's where the sway is. Option leaps. This is all the leaps that I listed. Hood, CLSK, Grayscale Ethereum. It's not a leap, but it's something you should be adding on to, because I believe Grayscale Ethereum I don't even know how high it can go, but this is the list here.
Yeah, I think I'm already up like 114%. Since you had told us to get in there.
Yeah,
I think it was like $11 or something.
Yeah, and I think you got in at 13 or something.
Yeah. So I'm up like 100 something percent now.
Yeah, so it's gonna go. And then now BlackRock is trying to do some shit like on Ethereum. So, and just with the Bitcoin halving and it being a bull market, it's like a very no-brainer. You just have to put more money into it. Like, you're already in it, but you need more weight. This is free option alert. This is what I be giving to the outsiders, the outsiders behind the gates who don't want to pay to get in. Every now and then I'll throw them some change, some bones, but I'm not even doing too much. This is the peasant trades. This was motivated by, I don't know if Shannon is here, and I don't know who suggested it, but it's supposed to be like a small trade account. So like the AT&Ts and the Etsy's and even like a GameStop or like these cheap cannabis penny stocks that don't cost too much, like Neo, Lucid. If I find a good opportunity for somebody with a small account, I will post it here. Okay, let's go to what else is new? Mindset. Do y'all see the books or what? Y'all ain't feeling
Man,
y'all.
That's a lot of books, man. That's a lot of reading. It's good for us. It's good. It's real
That's
good.
that's a lot, right?
Yeah, it's real
It
good.
goes like there's no reason why you can say you are what do you call it, bored, or you don't have the information. It's like it goes. Trading in the zone, disciplined trading, intelligent investor, little book of common sense invest. It's like there's so much information and game here. I promise you, if you are able to finish half of these, man, you're gonna be a beast. Like, there's no excuse. If you don't make it happen, I don't know. Compound effect. Like, these are classics. Classics, right? Goals. And I put a video here. There's like a 1 hour video. Mark Douglas, one of the best to ever did it, right? Man, it goes, man. Like, what you talking about? This is $1,000 worth of mindset books right here. Free. Ain't no viruses, ain't nothing. Just read it, right? This is on the mindset, technical analysis, Same thing. I done loaded y'all up, right? Loaded y'all up. Technical analysis for dummies, swing trading for dummies, candlestick charting for dummies, day trading for dummies, like just goals, right? And I added more. Option terminology, right? I added a couple right here. Crypto for beginners. Y'all don't even listen. I don't know what y'all, I don't know, man.
I downloaded all of it. I try to read at least 1 hour a day. That's
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
trying to do.
I think it would take you it would take you a couple, it would take you a, because it's a lot,
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of
Imagine
years, but
if when you done, man, the amount of knowledge you're gonna have is gonna be amazing. Look at the crypto stuff. I don't even think nobody checked. I'm like, I put all this crypto gems on here. Nobody, it's like no reaction. Like, what's wrong with y'all? I'm
and it's a lot of stuff. Block.
like, man, look, and it goes. I'm like, y'all not seeing it. That's why I be like, y'all
We
don't
see it. We see it.
like
There's a lot
it
of stuff.
goes. Okay. Stocks for beginners. Like,
Yeah, we got that. I got that too. There's a lot of
it's a lot, right? Lot. Um, option for beginners. Like, come on. Like, there's no excuse whatsoever. And nobody, no Discord, nobody out there has this amount of resources. Like, this is incredible. It's a lot. So you should never be bored. You should never be bored. Fundamental analysis. Like, come on, like books. So you should never be hungry for information. General chat, profit and losses, testimonials, and then this is the latest. This is the latest. Oh, Tika already posted. I didn't visit. Oh, this must have been. Oh, just a few minutes. Yeah, Tika must have. Yeah, just posted this. So yeah, so this a good look because I can't catch it all. So if you see something, y'all already by now you know how I trade, you know what I look at. And if you see something and if you have your own input, just share it, tell us what you're looking at. We all can look at it and take a stab at, So I think that is good. But that's it. What y'all feel about the revamp, the update? I'm just trying. Oh, and then someone suggested what I'm doing tomorrow is I'm gonna add a bot section because you know how you can do the what do you call it? What do you call it? The TA thing. Oh, the alpha is here. I just added this bot. I haven't even used it.
Yeah, I just posted that in there.
I don't even know how to use this bot. Alpha list. And then what do I put? Whatever. But yeah, so like the bot, like this, if we do riot, what the hell? Like it gives you all the support and resistance levels, the highs, whatever. But I didn't want it to get too crazy in the chat. So I'm creating like a bot zone, like a bot command thing, and then I'm gonna put all the bots there, right? So if you are interested in using any of the bots, you just click on that one. That way it's not all over the place in the chats, like taking up space. So because some people may not want to see it, it may drown out the conversation. So I'm just gonna make a section for it here. There was another one I added, huddle. That is supposed to be a crypto. Huddle. Oh, I gotta activate some shit. Finance. Anyway. But yeah, it would all be in one section. So what y'all think? So far so good with the update, the upgrade. And I be posting mad info here. I be posting mad info here. So you see the calendar, you see the earnings, the economic calendar for this week. I posted about this one. It's not a play, but I seen it on CNBC, and this company is getting into the weight loss drug market. So I looked at it. You know, it's in the pharmaceutical group, Eli Lilly, Johnson and Johnson. They got earnings coming up on 4/25, but I didn't like how shit didn't look good. So, but I posted it anyway. But yeah, so far that's where we at.
Really good. This is really good. Very helpful.
Yes, it is very much so. Just so much, and I'm looking forward to dive into it.
Appreciate it, man. I'm just making sure by the time you leave, or if it doesn't work out, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I didn't maximize all the game and resources and information. Like, it has to be you. I want to make sure that you can never point a finger at me. So I'm making sure I'm giving you the tools, the resources, the game, everything I got, so that if you don't, I'm gonna be like, did you read all the books? Did you watch all the Zooms? Did you show up to? If you say no, then it's on you, because there's way too much here that a year or two from now you shouldn't be a pro. Like, with all the amount of information that is on here, if you don't make it, it's on you. It's on you, right? So, but yeah, that's all I got for y'all. You have any question?